Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How
How
was
are
your day?
you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How was your day so far?
Uh, Good, ma'am. Everything is good nowadays. But you know that at this time summer vacation is going on, so day is so hot. You can
Hmm.
say that here is temperature is so high. We can say that above to 45.
45 degrees. It's very high.
Yeah,
Okay. So could you please
yeah,
introduction?
ma'am. Why not?
Yes.
Definitely, I
Mm-hmm.
will introduce myself, ma'am. Actually, my name is Arfi Yadav. I am from
Mm-hmm.
Uttar Pradesh. I live in a rural area. My village name is Chhatarpur Kusal.
Mm-hmm.
If I talk about my education, so ma'am, I have
Mm-hmm.
completed my master in English and recently I have completed my B.Ed. And
Okay,
if
B.Ed. Mm.
yeah, if I talk about my hobbies, so playing cricket, watching cricket, teaching, reading, and nowadays I am uh, creating some video. So this is
Mm-hmm.
also I include in my hobbies. And
Mm.
if I talk about my strength and weakness points, so I easily believe on other person, and I am much emotional person. That is my weakness point. And I have a great desire to get anything. That is my strong point. That's all about me.
Nice introduction. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. And
I am
I think that we both are meeting very first time. So I also want to know about yourself. So please introduce yourself, ma'am.
mm-hmm. I am Tanya Singh, a resident
Yeah,
of Jaipur, originally
good.
hailing from Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah,
Uttar Pradesh,
good.
originally
Yeah, yeah,
hailing from Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my academics, I have completed my master's from CCS University. That's all about me. And if I talk about my hobbies, my first hobby is watching movies, good movies.
wow.
Yes. And second hobby, reading some story books.
Yeah, very good.
And my
So,
third
ma'am,
hobby, listening
yeah,
some Bollywood songs
okay.
like
So,
Kumar
ma'am,
Sanu, Udit Narayan. These are good
yeah,
singers. Yes.
yeah, actually good. So, ma'am, you told me that you are much excited to see movie and you have a great desire to watch movie and listening song. So, could you tell me which is your first movie you watched in first time?
My first movie. I don't remember
Don't remember.
what was my first movie because from since my childhood I have seen so many movies on VCR. I think you have
Yeah, yeah,
heard this word VCR. That time we are using VCR for watching movies,
yeah, ma'am. Actually,
and there were
correct.
cassettes. You can say big cassettes also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, ma'am, at that time, you if anywhere any person arrange VCR, then people went there to watch that movie.
Hmm.
They are much excited to watch that movie, ma'am.
You can say there are 20 or 30. All there are a crowd to watch that movie.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
We got much interest and we feel much happiness when we are watching any movie with family or friendly circle. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm. But
But nowadays,
in present day, it is totally missing. We
yeah,
all are reserved. We all are watching. Sometimes we are watching in the multiplex, and now OTT is available. You can watch the movie, web series. You can also watch on OTT.
correct.
And that time, I think movies are family oriented, and sometimes some movies are based on God, like
Yeah,
Jai
yeah,
Santoshima. I think you have
yeah,
heard
yeah.
about that movie. Yes.
This is my favorite picture, ma'am. When I was in my childhood, in my close home. Yeah, we can say that my neighbor. There is no anything where we can watch movie, but only one house which has a TV. Then we all friend go went there and watch a movie. And my favorite movie is also Santoshima. That is
Yes.
very good movie. The person who created this movie, they uh, give their much effort
Hmm.
in this movie,
Hmm.
man.
And you know, this movie was a super hit movie of that time.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, a famous movie. I think there was one, two, three song. I think that is very famous nowadays. That is very famous. And
Yeah.
I
So,
think 5 years ago, 6 years ago, some director had made remake of this movie, but that was not
yeah,
so good.
yeah, correct, ma'am. So, ma'am, you also told me you are much favored to song also.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Like good songs, like Mohammad Rafi, Asha Bhosle, Lata Mangeshkar.
which
You
is
know,
your favorite song? Which is your favorite song, ma'am?
there are so many favorite songs. Depend on my mood. Sometimes when we are feeling sad, that time we are singing a sad song. When we are feeling happy, that time we are singing a good like Kumar Sanu songs. There are so many songs which are my favorite songs.
Okay, ma'am. So I am much excited to hear some song because your listener, your viewers also want to hear your favorite song. So
I
please,
think this is not a proper platform to sing a song. Okay.
30 second, ma'am.
No, no. I think after this session, I will tell you what is my favorite song. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Well,
Yes.
only ma'am, I ask this question, not any other reason. I only want to give some pleasure to your viewers.
Hmm. But right now my throat is not
This is your channel
so
is
good in a
educational
good condition.
channel, so yeah. Your channel is educational channel, so this is not good for your channel.
Okay, I can sing one song like
Okay, ma'am.
Santoshima movie.
Yeah,
यहाँ वहाँ जहाँ तहाँ देखो, ऐसे कुछ है गाना, अपनी माँ संतोषी माँ ऐसे कुछ एक गाना
yeah.
है.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you, ma'am. And
because
now,
these songs are very famous song of this movie,
yeah,
Santoshi माँ.
correct, ma'am.
Yes.
So, ma'am, if a person, I have question. If a person who want to learn this new language, you know that this is global language, this is international language. If we go anywhere, we have to speak English.
Hmm.
If we are
Hmm.
able to speak English, we can manage ourselves anywhere.
Hmm.
And
Because
so,
English
if
is a
a new
global
learner,
language. English is a
yeah.
global language, and like you are going, like you are living in Uttar Pradesh, okay,
Yeah,
and you get a opportunity to go like South India. The people of the
yeah,
South India, I think they speak Hindi, but in a less number, you can say. Some people are, don't know how to speak Hindi. That time, English can be very useful for you, and you can, communicate in English with that person. Otherwise, it's very difficult to survive in that area.
yeah, correct.
Yes, because English
So,
is a global language.
yeah. So,
Yes.
ma'am, if a person, a new learner want to improve his English communication skill, so what should he do first? How
Hmm.
could we enhance our communication skill, our vocabulary, and a lot of things you know that in English.
Hmm. First of
So,
all,
yeah,
they should do everyday conversation. Okay, if you have time, then you should do video conversation, because video conversation can boost your confidence. Okay, an audio call you can get fluency, but you can't get confidence, because face to face conversation is a different thing, and
yeah,
audio
correct,
mode
ma'am.
is a different thing. But yes,
Yeah,
consistency is really required for this language. So you should be consistent. You should do everyday practice. And yes, in the conversation, if you are getting a new word, okay, so you should, write on a, you can say notebook, and you should make 10
Yeah.
sentences or 5 sentences, you can say. And after that, I think, and you should always, use that word in your conversation. This is a simple way.
Okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am. But ma'am, you told me that if any person want to improve his English communication, he should practice.
Hmm. Yes,
But
that's
ma'am,
true.
I am also from rural area, and a lot of person and a lot of learner, and your viewers also belong to rural area. And you know that in
Hmm.
rural area, there is no environment to speak English. So how
Can you
could it
wait for a
possible
minute?
for us?
Can you wait for a minute? Just a minute. Repeat again.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. I said that, yeah, if a person who live in a rural area, so how could it possible for him to speak English? Because in rural area there is no environment to speak English, and you know that if a person want to learn this language, he has to practice. So how could possible for us, yeah, or we can say that for me to practice with any other person?
Hmm. Are you also using any app, any audio
Yeah,
app?
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Nowadays, I am using your viewers also. If your viewers listening this, they should install this app. Its name is CV app. This is very good
Hmm.
app, ma'am. In my point of
Hmm.
view, I got a lot of improvement for this app, because I am from rural area and my media study medium is also Hindi medium, and in village area there is no a good teacher. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, ma'am.
I think
So
it is the same problem of all the learners, because we are living in India and we all are speaking our local language. Okay. So
yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
it is very difficult. But nowadays there are so many apps available on the Play Store. Okay. You can install that app. And I think if you have time, plenty of time, then you can do practice, because every app is giving 20 or I think 30 minutes free, totally free. After
yeah,
that, they are saying that you have to take a subscription of our app.
yeah, yeah,
Okay? Then we can consume our time 30 minutes, 20 minutes. It's enough for us. And after that, you can use another app. Also, there are so many apps like Open Talk, Age Fluency. Then 30, 20, 20, you can say 90 minutes. Okay, 90 minutes just for audio call, it's enough for a one person. Then you should realize your mistakes, what you are saying again and again, doing mistakes. Okay, then you
yeah,
should rectify your mistake, and you should remove that kind of mistake. Now you are doing the practice with Skype app, where you can get so many learners just like you, and you can do video conversation also. You can record that video also, and after hearing your video conversation, you can analyze your mistakes.
yeah. Correct, ma'am.
And if you want that my family members want to speak in English, I think it's impossible. So you
Yeah,
have to
correct.
make an environment with your co-learner. I think this is enough for every co-learner, every
Yeah.
learner. Yes.
So, ma'am, could you like to tell me some application on which we can speak English?
Yes, CV, you have already told me it's a very good
Yeah,
app. Second
yeah.
app is Open
Yes,
Talk. Yes.
fluency.
Age Fluency, Open Talk.
Open
Open
talk.
Talk.
Open talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think Hello app is also good, where you can talk with foreigners also. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Uh, at this app, we make call, audio call or video call.
Audio call.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Audio call. Yeah, ma'am. But I know that, ma'am, if a person want to get confidence, then he had to make a call on video call. You know that
Mhm. But
audio call is much easier for us. But if we talk face to face, at that time we stuck and the word does not come in our mind. Yeah, I'm right, ma'am.
So you can take everyday video conversation on Skype. There is no need for any audio app
Yeah, yeah. But
because
ma'am,
on the Skype, I think there are so many learners.
how could we get them, ma'am? It is my problem. I did not get. I am not able to get a person with whom I could make a call. This is my
You should
problem, ma'am.
post. You can post like if somebody is free for video conversation, then I am free. You can join me. That's it. You have
Yeah,
to do this like this. Okay?
yeah, yeah, ma'am. Have
Because
you any other?
every person has their own free time.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
they will free, then they will join you. If they are not free, they will never join you.
yeah. Correct, ma'am. I agree with you.
Yes. And if I talk about like homemakers, most of the homemakers free at this time. And after that, I think they are not free.
Yeah, correct, ma'am.
And this is a time of summer vacation. So all
Yeah,
are engaged within our family, with their children also.
yeah, correct, correct. At this time, school is the school is closed away, or we can say the people student got their holidays, so they
Hmm.
are in home.
And you have to select one topic and you should try to speak on that topic.
Yeah, yeah.
And you should
Okay, ma'am.
never think that you are doing some mistake. It's very common thing.
Yeah, 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 ma'am, correct. But ma'am,
Hmm.
firstly, when I talk on CB app, at that time I have a lot of fear. Uh, I think that I have actually, ma'am, you know that practice make a man perfect. Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I
if
agree.
yeah, ma'am, and I have no person with whom I make a call, and with whom I make my practice. But one day when I was scrolling my YouTube channel at that time, uh, at that time I know about CB app,
Mm-hmm.
and at that time I have a lot of fear when I make a call. Before making a call, I have a lot of thing. I My mind think a lot of thing, as
Hmm.
which type of we make conversation, what should I do in my conversation. It may be I could not get his point what other person say me. This type of lot of fear in my mind, but slowly and slowly I reduce this.
Hmm. How many sessions have you taken? Video session. Video.
Actually, ma'am, I think that it is my fourth.
That is the reason. I think after 10 conversation, maybe you feel confident.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. But actually, I am working at this new language. It is much beautiful language. It give us confidence and
Hmm.
improve our personality also. We are
Mm-hmm.
it give us a good feeling and happiness
Hmm.
also, ma'am.
And better
Because
opportunity. And
yeah,
better
because
opportunity.
yeah, yeah, correct, ma'am. Correct. I have agreed. When we speak English, at that time we think about ourselves that we are different from others.
Hmm.
Because in rural
Hmm.
area, no person is able to speak English. We can in 100 only you can get one person who can speak English.
Have you observed on the YouTube channel there are so many village person who are speaking in English.
Yeah, yeah,
They have
correct, ma'am.
also no environment, but they have decided we have to speak English. After that, they had make a environment. You can say Skype environment. There are so
Yeah,
many learners, and they are doing everyday practice. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
should never think in my family there is no environment because I think in every family there is no environment because we are living in India and our local language is different. So we are very comfortable to speak our own language. But
yeah,
it's a second language for us. So it is
yeah,
very
correct, ma'am.
common.
Yeah,
And you should always inspire of that person who are also living in village but they are speaking fluently.
yeah, correct. So,
Yes.
ma'am, where did you get this idea to that you have to speak English?
One day I was just scrolling my YouTube and I saw some videos of the YouTuber. That time I was just, there was a curiosity how they are making the video, how they are, recording this video. But every YouTuber had given in their description box in a Gmail ID. Yes, where you can send email also. Then I
Yeah.
have sent an email or YouTuber, and then I, done my first conversation that lady. After that, I asked someone how we can record, how can this app is working. They give me all the information.
Yeah. Correct, ma'am.
Yes. And you also, if you are doing everyday practice, you will get so many learners. They will also teach you so many things. Their life experiences they can share also.
But ma'am, I want to improve my word power, my pronunciation. You know that you feel that my pronunciation is not good.
After practicing, you can get fluency also. You can learn so many vocabulary also without practice. I think you had started maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah,
Am I right?
ma'am. Approximately for 45 days.
45 days.
Yeah.
So it will take time and it is a spontaneous journey. If you are thinking within 30 days, within 40 days, it's not possible because everyone has their own surrounding, own environment, and how many hours you are devoting for this language. It also,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
ma'am.
think if you are continuously doing practice and if you are doing some grammar work also and you are listening some English content, maybe after 6 months you can get fluent. Otherwise, it will take time.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. I will try, ma'am. And I will try to get this fluency very soon because I am much excited to learn this language. It give us it give us some name because
But
before 2 months
in
no
the
one.
beginning, we all are excited to learn any new thing. But after some time, it is a human tendency. Sometimes we can get bored.
But this is beautiful language, ma'am. And Skype app also give us a platform where we can meet a different person, different people, and we get different thought from them.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it's not it is I feel that this is not a boring thing.
I'm saying like sometimes we feel it's bored, you know.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
So my suggestion is you should be always consistent. Okay, every day you should do video conversation, and I can give you guarantee. I think after 10 videos, you feel confident. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Yes. So I
But
think we have discussed a lot. Now we should wind up this session.
okay, okay, ma'am. I learn a lot of from you, ma'am. I learn a lot of things from you, and this
You will
conversation
get
is
learn so many things from every learner. You can say every
yeah,
learner.